out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Baltimore Ravens. Teed up as rain continues to fall. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Rasheen Ali on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Now here's Lamar. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter to touch the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Finding Flowers. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
This is Henry on 2nd. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's complete. Play made by Bateman. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Ali to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson throwing here. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's
3rd and long for him here. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Baltimore
On 1st down, Jackson escapes out to the left. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Henry running left. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
15 yards on the play. And the Baltimore 1st down.
1st down, here's Lamar. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment.
Ready?
Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Flush down out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Back to Henry. And he's not going to get there. They get him for a loss back at the 4. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me.
His kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be rough in the kicker. So they miss the kick, but the penalty gives them another shot. And this time they're going to try for 2. Jackson's throwing for it. And this is caught. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7. The penalty gives them a little bit of an assist, and then they cash in easily for 2.
If they're going to stick you on the 1-yard line, you'd better be able to get it every single time. An unforced error defensively that the offense absolutely capitalizes on.
You know, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Here's Lamar. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Henry running to the left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. They run it with King Henry. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Back now, pressure coming. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's second and goal from the 6. They go to him again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 4 on the play, partner. That pushes them a whole lot closer. Third and goal from the 2.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Henry. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on fourth and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. They'll leave the offense out there and try fourth and goal from the 4. You're going to try to throw for it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
One final shot before the half. Buying some time right. And he will reach the end zone to a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Ali to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. He rocks that tackler. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Running once more with Henry. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Bails out of the pocket quick. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Go.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down. A give right side to Henry. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Passes man, it's cut by Andrews. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, and they need to get 10. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? He'll throw it. The left side caught by Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Mark Andrews goes with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Ali to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. He's out in the clear. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Getting out to his left. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Into a crowd, and intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And the Ravens are going to be set up and goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate,